All right, so first of all, we all know what is happening right now in Madagascar. If I tell you guys that Africa will never unite and Africa can never unite, you guys will sit there and will be like, oh, this guy just spreading hatred, this guy just dancing in snow. There's difference between reporting of news and being a real activist or a Pan-Africanist. Yes, so let me tell you one thing. From up the African Union to the many bodies in Africa, like the South Africa communities, East Africa communities, North Africa communities, and ECOWAS, whatever it is, those bodies were not created to do anything better in favor of Africa or in favor of other mini blocks across Africa. Yes, let me be real with you. Ever since Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown, from the day Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown, that was the day Pan-Africanism died. That was the day that body of African Union fell into water and sank. That was the day corruption came through Pan-Africanism. That was the day hypocrisy started rising up in Pan-Africanism. That's the reason why even today, if your fellow African man is doing something wrong, you cannot tell them the truth because you're also corrupt yourself. That's the reason why Africa cannot unite. Let me go straight to the point. We all know that military coup has happened in Madagascar. And the reason why the coup happened is not the military that overthrown the government of Madagascar. That's how it's new. It's the people, it's the citizens, it's the youth of Madagascar that came together and took down their own president. They went directly and overthrown him, and they handed over the power to the military. And they gave some rules and regulations, some warnings to the military that, see, we are the one that giving you the power. You do what we say. A military rule, we are the spirits of Captain Ibrahim Traore. It's nothing. That means they have been looking up to Captain Ibrahim Traore for so long. You understand? Let me tell you the reason why I'm saying that Africa can never unite, and that AU body is not there to favor any other African country. The youth of Madagascar has been complaining. They have been complaining for so long about electricity shortage, about water shortage, about economic hardship, a whole lot that was happening in Madagascar. They have been complaining day in and day out. The AU was there. The members of the AU was there. That old man, that puppets that call themselves leaders in Africa, they were there. They were just looking. Because the suffering of the people is their benefits. Nobody could ever spoke to the Madagascar president that, hey, what your people are passing through, it might lead into something bad. So pay attention to the people, because water, electricity, schools, soft life is a basic needs that every government must provide for their own people. But guess what? They were quiet because they don't care. Their children are not facing the same hardship the people are facing. So they kept quiet until the youth decided to host a peaceful protest. That they were not having access to electricity at the same time water. And we all know that water is life. How can someone live without water? So when the youth decided to host a peaceful protest, that's when the government used the police to intervene and take down 20 citizens, youth. They unalived them, they opened fire on them. And that is when everything turned upside down. And the youth said that, no, we are the one that gave you the power. We are the one that gave you the mandate. You are the reason why you are in office. So if you don't want to, you are going today. That is when they went for the president. When they went there, they begged for the military for intervention. The military listened to them and they intervened. And that is how the government was overthrown. It wasn't a plan by the military that they are going to overthrow the president of Madagascar. The answer is no. And now that the military has taken over, and we all know that right now every military leader in Africa right now is a revolution. So they are scared. And now AU has suspended Madagascar from the African Union. In the first place, let me ask, what was the benefit that Madagascar was getting from the African Union? That's the question that I'm asking. What was the benefit that Madagascar was getting from the African Union? Because Madagascar was labeled as one of the most poorest countries in Africa here. And nothing happened. That's the reason why I'm keep telling you guys that until we start rising up for our individual countries, nothing will change here in Africa. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. And now the African Union have suspended Madagascar because their leader, the very day the government was overthrown, the next day the whole Madagascar judges and Supreme Courts came together and crowned, what do I mean say, crowned, or they swore in the military colonel as a president. They have no time to waste. They need development. They need proper things. They need something that will make the people feel okay and feel all right. That's the reason why they did not even wait for 1 week. They did not wait for 2 days. The next day, that guy was sworn in. And in fact, the promises this guy is making, if it's true that this guy is going to follow the kind of promises he is making, I swear to God, Madagascar will be one of the best places in Africa to live. Now, he has already suspended all government workers, ministers, parliamentarians, everybody, that nobody has the right to hold two passports. So, or their children, your family has no reason to own a 2 passport, because so far as you have taken upon yourself that you want to serve the people of Madagascar, you have to be proud of yourself, and your children must be proud of the country. So now a minister in Madagascar cannot fly to America, give birth, and have an American passport over there. You have to give birth in the country, and your children should be Madagascar, Madagascanians or whatever it's case. Sorry, you understand? You see, so let me be honest with you, Africa will never unite until we realize that we need to fix our individual countries. And fixing our individual countries, we need to have boundaries. Else, Africa will not unite. Because now, Madagascar is fighting for their country. We are relaxed here in Ghana. And we are expecting that if Madagascar, the people of Madagascar finish fighting for their country, we Ghanaians go in there and go and misbehave and be thinking as if we are all Africans. It will not work that way. Because remember that people lay down their lives for this revolution to spark, for this revolution bars to move. So they will never and ever look into your faces and tell that you are all one Africans who come and misbehave in the country and maltreat the people of Madagascar. It will never happen like that. So let me tell you what, until we come together as a Ghanaians, as one people and one nation, and decided to do something better, organize ourselves and do something better for this mother Ghana, nothing will change. So the AU is just a disgrace. It's just a body that is like a remote control that is being controlled by foreign powers. Go and do this, they will go and do it. Go and do this, they will go and do it. Do that, they will go and do it. You understand? That is how it's supposed to happen. That, yes. So for those old men that are in this African Union or whatever, ruling our individual countries, that think that they are protecting their own interests and leaving the citizens of their countries astray, leaving their people to suffer because they feed on the sufferness of the people, their time will come one after the other. You see, as this thing has started, it will not stop. Because now, whatever that is going on in West Africa, going on in Africa, going on in the world, everybody's watching it live and colored on social media. And people have seen the benefits. Before, we scared of military rule, but now people have seen the benefits of military rule because of Captain Ibrahim Traore, General Abdurrahman Chiani, and General Assimi Goïta, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. And this is sparking a lot of youth that are wishing for military rule in Africa. It's not because the people are desperate, because the people are suffering. They are tired of this system of government in Africa. So Madagascar, everybody that will come out and condemn Madagascar, you don't know what you are doing. Now the African Union have suspended Madagascar's operations in the AUs. It will not benefit Madagascar in any way. So the advice I have for Madagascar is that they should hold on and focus on their country and how to build their country. They should support their new president and do the way the Burkinabés supported, the way the Malians supported, the way the Nigerians supported their leaders. And now This is how far they have come. You understand? Now they are very great and strong allies that nothing can separate them. You understand? So that's the only thing I pray for them. That's the only thing I wish for them. To the African Union, they forget about them. There's nothing. What are Africans gaining for the African Union? Nothing. It's just puppets controlling whatever it is, serving their masters. That's what we are getting in the African Union. ECOWAS. People will travel all the way from their country into another man's country, misbehave on the name of ECOWAS. I see Ghana living ECOWAS. I see Ghana living ECOWAS one day. Yes. By the time will come, I will just bring that particular video separate for you to understand that Ghana will leave ECOWAS. By the things I'm seeing and the kind of feeling I'm having, Ghana will leave ECOWAS. It's 2 countries that will leave ECOWAS with immediate effect. Yes, so Madagascar, thank you very much. Protect your president, because you are the one that giving the president the mandate. Then give the president also your support so that he can do better for the country. Here is Save Ghana Movement and Save Ghana. My name is Commander the Gatekeeper. I'm from Ghana. Please, today is your first time, do us a favor, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video to your fellow African, and don't forget to share your thought also in the comment section. Okay, this video is not a hateful speech against any individual, any nationality, any ethnicity, or any country. Does not promote hateful speech, but this is for educational purpose, enlightenment, awakening, and promotion of the African culture and African politics. Thank you very much. Stay safe and stay blessed. We shall meet in the next episode. Bye bye.